And it's a hello to Henny Koyak, down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well. So that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. Will certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Let's go.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Water.
The wind is crazy.
Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Oh no.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Setting up miles from the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice.
Oh, just missed.
Thought that was going in.
Have the right stuff there. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Ooh, missed that.
Effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
Trying to win this.
Proper head course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should
Oh
you
my
take
God, look at that wind.
Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Justin Thomas, a major champion, world #1 player. Really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His
So
focus
this is what we're gonna do.
on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh my
so
God,
close.
bro.
That's disappointing. Well holed. Let's move on.
The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Just go past the bunker. Oh my. Stop.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
I went putter,
Who
bro.
would have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 6th.
One putter. putter, bro. Oh, I hate you.
Good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snap.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill
Should have hit it
shot
higher.
and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left. That's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
I forgot how to do this. No, we're going. Let's see. 279 yards. Buddy. You don't even know.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot.
That was terrible.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third. He's 2 shots back.
I can hit it from here. No. Oh my gosh, bro.
Right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Messed this one up so bad. Gosh.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Bro, I need to make this, man.
Come on, don't be shy.
I hate you.
That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got
Oh,
this.
man.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible. That doggle hunt,
From about 200 yards out.
pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Should have aimed more left, man. Man.
That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Heck.
"19 feet to the cup."
Solid little par putt here.
Gosh.
Oh, get in. And gets that putt of distance to go. Now 3 strokes back after that.
It's so
hole.
win.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Oh, not the bunker,
By
but
Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
yeah, I don't wanna hit it there. That's what we don't want. Oh, that's too
Opting
much.
for the 9-iron.
Oh, that's good, I
Yeah,
guess.
this is lovely.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
I need
Good as
this.
a putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
A putt for a place in the top 10. And that will drop in for birdie. And what a way to jump into the top 10. And the ever-colourful Billy Horschel, our leader in the field. Well, if you haven't felt snake-bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
$19 feet.
Looking great now.
Oh, I need more power, bro. Bro, stop rolling.
Steady on. And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh my goodness, bro. Why didn't it just go straight?
Coming up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Oh my gosh.
Driving continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee at par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Go ahead and hit it right here.
They've decided to club up.
Of course.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
Just didn't drop.
Too bad, I
Pretty good
guess.
chance here. This one's for par. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Now let's switch our focus to
Those
Justin
are
Thomas.
sponsors,
It's
bro.
been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Why does it just die right there?
Handy effort, that one. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Even for the day, trying to break into the top 10. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 8th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 5-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. To the top 5 he goes. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Much.
No, that's too bad. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently a couple under for the event. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
What was that, bro?
He's frustrated by missing a green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh my goodness, bro. Stop rolling.
We are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead.
Oh, I'm switching to putter, bro. Okay. Sorry.
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? And just a simple tap in left for bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The second of the back nine par fives, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
The biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going down to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh my gosh, bro, that wind's crazy.
That's a good-looking shot there. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Oh my goodness,
That's
bro.
disappointing.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, that one just missed the
Is
hole.
that wrong?
Simply amazing. Splendid shot. Sets up the easy par.
Ouch, that hurts.
And it keeps rolling. Oh my goodness, bro.
Looking at for this putt, Henning.
The perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that, he's back to even overall.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Oh my goodness.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Even for the day. Didn't that look good for a long time? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. And the putt drops. Now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
I'm gonna lose all my sponsors,
As you enter
bro.
the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. You know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
That was wonderfully done. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
This one could take a little bounce to the left.
Stop rolling, bro.
That should set up another chance. And this putt to move into the top 20.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
I was on bogey.
Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke advantage. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, steady now. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this one is for his par. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Managing to maintain their position on the
Not
leaderboard.
happy.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
What? How about that? She might be right though.
And choosing the 8-iron here. I'd love a little bounce to the right here.
Why do they go that way though?
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Sadly, no back-to-back victories here for this player, Rich, but you'd have to be impressed with their performance overall.
Luke, unfortunately not getting the back-to-back wins. Came ever so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this week's work.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Going with the 8-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Yes, they've made it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
This one's for birdie.
Not enough.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Big putt for par coming up. Currently 1 under for the round. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Going with the 7.
Bro, I'm playing so bad right now.
Shot from him. He'll be pleased. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year.
Oh.
I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
No.
And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
One weak bit's too many, I think. Putting for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself playing tight. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Even for the day, in a share of 9th position. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Oh my gosh.
Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. How did that miss? A par putt on the table. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next one. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Oh, just missed.
Stop. Oh my goodness, bro. Are you serious?
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
Goodness, bro.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 5. Oh my, that was launched. Sitting at 1 over.
I'm gonna hit these trees, bro.
Could roll into the rough on this one. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Quality shot, that one. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. You liked that, didn't you? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Was it a good line? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. That gets the job done. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament. Nicely done.
sitting at +1. Left yourself an opportunity.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Colin Morikawa currently on top of this one.
Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh, right by the hole. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This one will run uphill.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Second shot here on the 12th. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And he'll move into the top 10. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, you done good.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. That's nicely done.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
Oh, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot, must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in two.
And here we are with the third shot. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
Just didn't drop.
Bro.
Just a short putt remaining here. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Against the wind to stick that one.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Chip it.
9 feet to the cup. This is a good chance. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot here from about 240 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Why did I go with the 5-iron, bro?
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And this putt is for a final score of 70. It's on a great line. That was a gallant attempt.
I hate you, bro.
6 feet remaining to the cup. And with it, that concludes his event. And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem,